Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna try to film this haul very quickly. It has been a tap, 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 bang, 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 slam, slam, slam all morning above me. So if you hear any kind of noise in the background, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get through this. As quickly as possible. So today I have another Goodwill Bins haul for you guys. The remainder of the items that I haven't showed you yet from Thursday's trip last week. This is a very small haul. I don't have very many items to show you, but I just got done photographing everything. And like I said, I wanted to sit down really quickly and try to show you all these items because there's a lot of gems. So on Thursday, I paid only $1.16 per item. And if you didn't know, the Goodwill outlet, also known as the Goodwill Bins, is where you go. There's literally bins and bins filled with clothing, shoes, other items, and you pay by the pound instead of by the item. So it ends up being a lot cheaper than regular thrift stores. And the items that end up there are either overflow items that Goodwill didn't even have time to process, or also known as raw donations, or there's sometimes items that were in Goodwill stores and you will see tags on those items that just didn't sell. Now obviously the raw donations, the ones with the no tags are usually better, and this was a day that I saw a lot of Goodwill tags, which means they had a lot of items in there that didn't sell at the Goodwill stores. So you're not really going to find as many gems, but of course there's always stuff to find, and I found some stuff. So there's actually 3 pieces that are stained that I have to stain treat that I did not photograph yet. So I'm going to show you guys those first, but this first piece is a Burberry London piece. Now this is just a little girl's piece. It's like a size 4, but it is this white dress, has this cute embroidery there, Novacek plaid collar, and there are a bunch of stains on the front there. So like I said, I have to stain treat that, but when that is stain treated, if all the stains come out, I'm gonna list that right at $35. This piece super stained, but you guys, I could not leave it behind. Look at how cute this is. A vintage from the 90s. The tag is a Mickey Unlimited size extra large mock neck sweatshirt with Minnie Mouse kissing Mickey. I thought this was so precious. Again, this does have some staining on it, especially around the collar. I'm just gonna give these guys an oxy bath. Gonna spray them down a little bit with my Oxy Max Force spray, and it should definitely help with the stains. And then this piece is extremely stained up, but again, gonna give it a little oxy bath and hope that it helps. This is a vintage Pitt or Pittsburgh University little mock, well, I guess it's more like a crew sweatshirt. It has in the words this floral detailing, and recently, about a week ago, I sold a vintage PSU or Penn State University crew sweatshirt that was almost like this. Like it had floral in the lettering. That sold for $31. So I'm really excited to see how this does. And this one I'll be listing, the Mickey one I'll be listing around $35. Same with this one. So those are the 3 stained pieces that I got in this trip that I will be stain treating. Now moving on to some accessories. Not really the right time of year for this piece, but I could not leave it behind. It is a vintage Pendleton, 100% pure wool little fedora hat. Tweed. Now the inside of this does have a decent amount of wear, so I kind of contemplated it, but I'm gonna list it a little bit low because of that wear, and I'm gonna list it around $25. Those seem to be selling around $25 to $35. This is just a Venice scarf, where it says Venezia, which is Venice in Italian. Little scarf. I love selling little pieces like this. This does have a little wear, so I'm gonna list that around $18. And then I have 2 other scarves that are exactly the same. My friend Cassie actually found one, and I found one as well. She gave me the one she found. Thanks, girl. But it's just this all over print, dog print little rectangular scarf. So adorable, like all the different dog breeds. Like I said, I have 2 of these. There are no tags on these, but they don't feel like silk. So each of those I'll be listing again around $18. And then this piece thought was so stinking cute. There is no brand on this, so it may be homemade. This is a little crochet granny square tote bag. Look how cute. Perfect little piece for this year. Many bags like this have sold This is still such a popular little style. Boho, hippie, you know, festival, beachy, all keywords I can use for that. That'll be listing around $25. And then we have 3 pairs of shoes. This first pair I actually found like literally right as I was about to leave. I saw them. I did a quick Google image lens. I'm pretty sure somebody put these back, decided they didn't want them. I went ahead and picked them up, not complaining at all, but I don't think I've ever heard of this brand. Oboes. Right there, men's hiking boots. Now there is a little flaw, which is maybe why the other person left them behind. That is coming off a little bit. Otherwise, in pretty good condition. These sell between $35 and $45. I'm gonna be listing mine right around $35. Now these I was really excited for. These little Y2K chunky platform loafers by the brand Mud. These are size 8. There is a little bit of wear on the back of this one shoe, which I will note in my listing. But these little chunky platform shoes by Mud are selling for between $35 and $50. I was going to originally list mine close to $50, but because of the little bit of wear that they have, probably list mine closer to like $40. And I guarantee these are going to move quickly. So really excited to find these. I love selling stuff like this. And the last pair of shoes I found are just these trendy little clear translucent heels by Zara, and these are in a women's size 10, which is a really good size. These look like they've only been worn maybe once or twice. They do have a little bit of like fingerprints on there, but yeah, super trendy. You know, people have been loving the clear look like this. These I'll be listing right around $25. Nothing too major, actually maybe closer to $28. Expecting those to go pretty quickly as well since they're a bigger size. Now onto the clothing pieces. This is a vintage Victoria's Secret gold label little robe. This says it's a 1 size, and actually wait, I think this says it's a size small. It does, but I feel like this could fit bigger than a size small. Now unfortunately this is missing the belt. Normally I would leave pieces behind, robes behind if they didn't have the belt, but I thought this floral pattern was so cute, perfect for wedding season. You can tie it in the inside there, you know how robes have the little tie. So I decided to pick it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and list it a little bit lower. Pieces by Victoria's Secret, vintage gold label, don't sell as much as they used to. Also don't sell as quickly as they used to. So I think I'm gonna list this piece around $25 or $28. Depending on the pattern, really, you know, the floral pattern is really going to help it. This piece is a vintage little Disney Mickey Mouse embroidered polo. My friend Cassie gave this to me. She didn't want it, so she gave it to me, and I'm like, yep, absolutely. That's what the tag looks like. Little basic piece. I'll be listing that right around $25. Now this is an unbranded piece. I'm assuming it has to be vintage. Little midi skirt, fit and flare, but look at the daisy print, you guys. I could not leave this behind. Has a zip closure on the side. Has a zip closure on the side. Super adorable. Be listing that around $25. This was a style-based pickup, but it's by the brand White Stag, size large, little crochet, short sleeve cardigan. I love selling pieces like this. You know, brand doesn't typically matter, and I can usually get at least $25 for them, but I love the little buttons, short sleeve, little scallop edge, total boho beach vacation. I'll be listing that around $28. These next 2 pieces are a great example of how I sometimes will pick up pieces to bundle together. So I saw these 2 t-shirts. They both are this Naruto anime show. I saw actually 3. 2 of them were size 4X. One was a size 3X. So I left that one behind. I picked up the 2 4X t-shirts, and I'm going to be lotting them together for $25. And this is a great example of, you know, a great time to do that. If I had only found 1 t-shirt, I wouldn't have picked it up. But because I found 2, I feel confident, and because they're 4X, that they will sell and sell pretty quickly. Now this is a little wrap skirt by the brand Henna. It says it's 1 size. I feel like it would really fit like a medium large, but it is this kind of tribal print. And then when you look closer, there are elephants in there. Look at that. Super gauzy material, elastic waistband, wrap style, midi, all things going for it. And I just saw a tag down there, which I don't think I saw before. No. 100% rayon, made in India. This piece I'll be listing right around $28. I love selling little wrap skirts. As much as they're a pain to wrap up, because most times in the bins I'll find them just unwrapped, and I'm assuming people think that they are just fabric. We have another wrap skirt in this haul that wasn't wrapped up. It took me forever to figure out. But a lot of times people will miss them because they think they're just a piece of fabric, and they're not. And people love wrap skirts, love wrap dresses. So it's always a style that I like to pick up. This next piece is an Urban Outfitters men's size large button-up shirt. I'm really picky with this brand, but I have sold a piece like this in the past. This kind of 90s look, retro style, and it sold pretty quickly. I'm not going to get a ton, but I'll list this right around $25. This piece is a little stained up, and somebody actually threw it back, and then I went to look at it, and I think they threw it back because it's stained up. I don't mind. This is a vintage Toltecs Penn State Athletics little mock sweatshirt, mock neck. The neckline is a little worn, but it does have a decent amount of staining on the sleeves. There's a little bit on the front there, but I could not leave this behind, you guys. You know, people love this stuff. And Penn State Athletics sweatshirts are selling for between like $35 to $50. Because mine is stained up, I'm going to list it around $35. You know, definitely take offers, send offers, stuff like that. But I was excited for that. This piece, really on trend, kind of ribbed Henley top by Athleta. Now the size is cut out, but this is like a size medium, super fitted, you know, super stretchy. And it's like this really light sage green, almost seafoam green color, which I love. And this piece is selling for right between $25 and $30. I'm going to list that right at $28. And this is our last piece, you guys. I told you it's definitely going to be a shorter video. I felt like I was talking really fast because I was trying to get through this while the banging wasn't too bad. Now this is all messed up. What in the world is going on here? Okay. So this is a wrap skirt, and at first I didn't think it had a brand on it, but it does. It's called Kariza, K-A-R-I-Z-A. Definitely silk. It is reversible, which I absolutely loved. Look at that, kind of layered. Now there is a small hole in the front, right there. But, you know, otherwise in really good condition. The other side looks like this. Oh, and there is a small mark on this side. It looks like it could be makeup. But, you know, total festival vibes, hippie, boho, stuff like that. And like I said, I really love finding wrap skirts. This was not wrapped in the bin. It took me forever to figure it out. But yeah, totally on trend. People love this type of stuff because of the flaws or the small little hole in there. I'm going to list that right around $25. So it sounds like they're literally right above my head scraping the floor. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not going to chat too much at the end. I was going to, but they're just so noisy. I am going to eat some lunch. I might go outside for a little bit. It's almost 80 degrees again today. It is beautiful out. Spring is finally here. And all of this noise is giving me a headache. I've really had to be home all day because I started the day packaging and shipping my sales out from the weekend, which was my last video. If you guys didn't see that, definitely check it out. I pulled my weekend sales with you. And then I had to photograph, or I had to inventory these items. Then I photographed these items, and I had a bunch of other items that I already showed you guys that I had to inventory and photograph. So I pretty much had to stay home today. It is like 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm starting to get a bit of a headache because it's been pretty much nonstop since this morning, the noise. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go take a little breather, take a break, eat some lunch, enjoy this beautiful weather. If it's nice out where you are, definitely go outside, even if it's for a couple minutes. Just let that sunshine hit your face. Hear the birds chirping, look at the bees, like the bees are out. That's how you know it's getting warm. And I love it. I don't like bees. Don't come close to me, but I just love the fact that they're out and thriving. So yeah, you guys, I appreciate you so much. If you made it to the end of this short video, drop a purple heart down below. That way I know who the real ones are. Just kidding. Oh God. Oh God, no. That is on the inside now. Oh. You guys. That is on the inside. Funny, not so funny story is this morning, there was actually a bee in my kitchen. It wasn't that kind of bee though. That's a yellow jacket. Yeah. I'm gonna get him out with a cup. So the bee this morning was a bumblebee, which I'm less scared of because they don't sting, I don't think. I got him out with a cup. But this one is a yellow jacket, and he is, yeah, I don't know how they get in here. How do they get in here? I don't understand it. My window was open, but the screen is closed, and he somehow got inside the screen. So I need to go deal with that problem, you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.